How to be a stepmom 101. Like I have all the answers. Do you guys even know what the definition of being a step-parent is? Let me tell you. A step-parent is a parent who is married to the father or mother of a child, but who is not that child's own father or mother. Plain and simple, right? I actually saw this on another video and I thought it was so genius, because if you really think about that definition, we technically don't have to love them. We don't have to do anything for them. Basically, you have married their biological parent. Simple as that. But it's all in how we choose to live our lives and to parent them. When you think of a stepmom, who do you think of? Do you think of the evil stepmom in Cinderella?
Mark my words, you shall not go to the ball.
Or do you think of Julia Roberts in Stepmom? That's what I want to think of when I hear the word stepmom, but it's just been portrayed to be such an evil saying, really, an evil phrase. I didn't even want to be called stepmom because it just is portrayed as such like a, ooh, you're the stepmom, ooh, you must be evil.
Yes, stepmother. Oh, you needn't call me that. Madam will do.
As stepmoms, we do all the regular things, such as the dishes, or maybe the laundry. How about picking them up from school and bringing them to school, packing their lunches, or the dreadful cleaning up after them. They leave things everywhere. It doesn't matter. Blood, not blood. They do all the same things. I mean, the kids gotta eat. So you gotta feed them breakfast, lunch, dinner. I mean, depending on how old they are, of course. As they get older, I still cook dinner because I'm a mom and I actually love to cook. So I cook them dinner. Now, if you have girls and they're younger, you're probably gonna be brushing their hair, putting their hair in ponytails, braids. If they're boys, maybe we should leave that to the dads. Hopefully they're teaching them to pee in the toilet, right? Can I get a for that one? Now, as they get older and depending on, you know, where you started in their life, what age, you may be a part of the boyfriends and girlfriends phase. You may be a part of the dreaded monthly cycle phase for those girls out there. Maybe all the drama that comes along with just getting older and being in school and, you know, how kids can be. You're gonna have to be there for them, and that's okay. Also, the disciplinary times, whether it's good or bad, being that parent figure, you're still gonna have to figure out how you are gonna discipline them. And hopefully you and the spouse will talk together and make a plan. Some of my experiences, for one, I came into the girls' life when they were like 8 or 9, so about Jack's age. And as they got older, you know, it's funny how you can kind of start to look like each other. So we'd be in public and they called me mom right away, which I know that's very rare. I don't know how many people will relate to this. And they look at me and they say, hey mom. And in the store, someone, their head turns and they're like, you know, I got all the looks and all the stares. But you just gotta go with it, you know? Unless someone asks a bunch of questions, you know, every once in a while I may be like, well, I'm the stepmom, because some people just like to pry into your life, and even though they don't know you, that's okay. But most of the time I just went with it because they'd be like, oh my gosh, you look so good. And I'm like, I know. But yeah, my advice there, just go with it as much as you can. Also, as they got older, I had a hard time differentiating between being a mom and parent role and being a friend role, because our ages are far enough apart, but at the same time, like now I feel like they're my two best friends. But as they were growing up, it was hard to, and this gets back into discipline, like hard to discipline and feeling like, but I want to be their friend. And I think that kind of goes along with even, you know, your own children. Like we can struggle with that. But as long as there's a good balance there, then I think you can have a really strong relationship with whether it's your own children or your stepchildren. We had the girls full time, and I know that's probably different than maybe a lot of you out there, but no matter what, I had to jump into that role like full blast, and I had to figure all of that stuff out. Maybe you have them only part-time, but no matter what, we all are still going through these same things. We all are still trying to figure this out as we go along, and we're all still dealing with these issues in some way or another. And I would imagine those of you with the kids part-time, it can be more difficult because you don't have much of a say and you still get to deal with the result. But we all know that parenting is not easy, and I think the best thing that we can do as parents or step-parents is put yourself into their shoes and treat them the way you would want to be treated. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this little Stepmom 101 video. I hope we can come together as stepmoms, step-parents. I don't know how many of you on our channel are actually stepmoms, but maybe this just helps a mom in general. Comment below if you're a stepmom and if you have any of the same issues and things that I go through, or comment some of your own things that you guys are dealing with. Don't forget to subscribe, push that notifications bell, and we'll see you later.